Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about my top 5 favorite books of all time. A little disclaimer, I just want to say that I love all of these books equally, and the order that I show them to you has nothing to do with how much I love them or how good I think they are. The first book that I'm going to talk about is The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I absolutely adore this book. It's my favorite children's book. I think I read it when I was 11 or 12. And I have read it like 5 or 6 times since then. I absolutely love it. I know that you probably already know what this story is about. The Chronicles of Narnia is a super popular fiction tale about 4 siblings who, through a magical wardrobe, get sent to a magical land called Narnia, and they become the saviors of this land and everyone in it. And Disney has made, I think, like 4 or 3 adaptations of the Narnia books, and yeah, so you pretty much are aware of what the Chronicles of Narnia is about, but I honestly adore this book. I think it's amazing. I love it so much, and every time I read it, I am reminded of my childhood, and I just think it's so magical and so special and so wonderful. Another one of my favorite books is Fingersmith by Sarah Waters. This book is amazing. Just filled with awesome twists and turns, really complex characters, a really developed plot. It's just a super entertaining book. It's so good. If you are interested in this book, definitely check out my book review that I have on my channel about it. I pretty much go on and on about how amazing it is. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about Fingersmith because I already filmed a video on it. Another one of my favorites is another Sarah Waters novel, Affinity. I absolutely adore this book. I read it, I think 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and it is so devastating. It's one of the most heartbreaking books I've ever read, but that's what makes it so special and so beautiful and so unique. If you have not read Affinity, definitely do, because it will break your heart in two, but it's just so wonderful and amazing, and it's such an incredible story. I kind of found myself wanting to become a fictional character so I could just help out the main character in this book and tell her that there is a bright light and there is a shining light somewhere and that there is actual happiness in the world. But Affinity is just a wonderful novel, and it made me cry, and it really stayed with me. Another one of my favorites is Looking for Alaska by John Green. Obviously everybody knows who John Green is, he's super famous, but I think that Looking for Alaska is his best novel to date. It is a really profound, kind of devastating novel. It is a young adult novel, but the reason why I love it so much is because I think that it just has a lot more depth than young adult novels usually do. When I was 16 or 15, I was really obsessed with John Green, and this particular novel, I think it's amazing and wonderful. And if you like John Green but have not picked up Looking for Alaska, definitely do, because I definitely think that it's his best piece of work. And then my final book is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. This book is the one book that if my house was burning and on fire and I could only pick one book, I would pick this one. This book is a masterpiece. It's like a beautiful painting that you just can't describe. It is a gothic novel, and it's absolutely stunning in every single way. I love it so much. I need to read it again. It's just so good. It tells the story of Daniel, who's a young boy in 1945 in Barcelona, and he finds a book called The Shadow of the Wind by an author called Julian Carax. He falls in love with the book. He wants to find out more about the author and find more novels by him, and he realizes that all of the novels and all of the pieces of work that Julian has ever written are being destroyed by a mysterious man, and it's just so incredible, an amazing piece of fiction. I have no words. This is the greatest book ever. It's so beautiful, and if you have not read it, and if you haven't even heard of it, it is just wonderful, and you really need to pick it up, because if you don't, it's doing a disservice to yourself and you're really missing out. So yeah, those are my top 5 favorite books, and thank you very much if you have watched this video, and bye!